Going on YouTube, Cloverbuzz here back with another Scarlet Violet video, and today we're showcasing this super cool Bronzong Sun team made by Jonathan Durant, Staten Island, stand up, and it's just Jonathan. That's okay though. But Jonathan made this squad and he got 8-3 results at the recent Sacramento Regionals. So day 2, very good, nice, and it looks like your standard Sun team that Marcos has been running, but it actually is a little bit different. And there is a Bronzong over the Porygon, and the Bronzong has quite a few niches that the Porygon cannot fulfill right now. First of all, you have Levitate, and we've seen an increase in some of the Levitate mons. Again, Hydreigon also, because your ground type attacks can't hit it. So something like Blood Moon Ursaluna is going to have a hard time hitting the Bronzong because 1, you can't click Earth Power, and 2, the Hyper Voice Blood Moon gets resisted because you are a Steel type at the end of the day, right? And then if you're afraid of fire types, again, you can just go Tera Fire here, and that's going to be able to resist. So Bronzong can sit in front of those things and not really care all that much. So you can set Trick Room just like the Porygon here, but you have Stealth Rock and Ice Spinner here. Very useful tools because, again, remember what we did with Clefairy and the Stealth Rock. The whole idea with Stealth Rock is you're making a call right now to the man. You're saying Marco's Sun teams are everywhere, right? And they are. So you need something to really pester the Torkoals, the Incineroars, and the Charizards, right? Like these guys. So Stealth Rocks can do that, and then at the same time, you break Focus Sash from something like a Pelipper or a Sneasler. You can also break Multiscale from the Dragonite, and that's important if you're in a best of 3 kind of match, and you need to break those things to be able to pick up KOs. So Bronzong able to do that with the Stealth Rock. And then, of course, Gyro Ball is just, one of your stab moves that you can click that can do a lot of damage, especially when you're outside of Trick Room. And then the Ice Spinner, very useful against Rillaboom terrain stuff, and even the Indeedee Psychic Terrain shenanigans, right? And that's the whole point. And then you can pressure some of the dragons a little bit, like Dragonite, for example. And especially, once that Multiscale is broken, you can even pick up a key KO with the Ice Spinner, depending on the investment, of course, right? After that, the Zard here, look at this Zard, by the way. It's got Heat Wave, Overheat, Weather Ball, but the Blast Burn on the Zard with Choice Specs in the Sun, that can one-shot Incineroars, according to Jonathan Durant. So if you can OHKO an Incineroar with Blast Burn, you're slapping that on there. We're doing it, okay? And note that the Zard is modest, okay? So not a timid Zard, but it is a modest Zard. So just be mindful of that. But when you've got Tailwind on your team, do you really care if you're modest or not? Jonathan says no, and that's why we have it here. So the Jumpluff, standard Covert Cloak, non-attacking move set here with Sleep Powder, Sunny Day, Tailwind, and Rage Powder, okay? Then you've got the Torkoal here with the Eject Pack stuff. But how about the Mirror Herb Incineroar? We talked about this in a couple of videos. The Mirror Herb Intimidators are really good, especially if you're afraid of Kingambit, because what they can do is copy their boosts, right? So if you lead the Incineroar, you give it Defiant. That's okay, because now your Incineroar also gets the attack boost too. And what is Kingambit really going to do against a +1 Incineroar? Not a whole lot, okay? You're forced to go Tera Dark, and then you just get kind of clapped, from Flare Blitz, especially if you're in the Sun, against the Torkoal too, right? So just be mindful of that. So you don't really care if the Gambit Tera's out of it, because 1, they have to burn their Tera, and that's good for you, because that means their other endgame win conditions are not going to be able to Tera either. And 2, you get to actually do some damage with your Incineroar because you have the Sun and you get the +1. So Incineroar becomes an offensive threat, which is actually really cool. But other than that, the tech choices that Jonathan picked on this team, right? It makes all the difference, and it really separates it from Marco's Sun team, the standard one with the P2, right? So hopefully we can get some cool wins with Bronzong here and Blast Burn, Zard, Mirror Herb Incineroar, all kinds of cool stuff. Yes, we have a standard Ursaluna, so that's the only thing that's pretty standard on this. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and go straight into the ranked battles. All right, we got Molly here. Looks like it's the T-Tar, Kommo-O, Sand stuff. All right, there's the Sinistcha, and there is the Magmar. So we do have a little bit of a weather war here, which means I can lead the Torkoal because I am slower. The problem is there's a couple of rock users there. There is a... I wonder if Helping Hand Blast Bird actually destroys Magmar. Like, I generally want to see that. But Incin also just looks good overall as a lead here. And then just setting up Trick Room also with the bear could also just be good overall. Doesn't have Intimidate either. And then I can just keep setting up body presses and whatnot. I don't know how he really touches the Bronzong besides the Magmar. Right? So why don't we just do this? Right? And then go into you, and then I guess we'll change weather and go into this. Yeah, we'll go the Trick Room route for this particular game. We'll leave Zard at home, but I don't know that damage count. Should Blast Burn Torkoal, Helping Hand, KO Magmar? I think if they're not a defensive nature, it should be able to. I'll have to take a look at that at some point. But yeah, let's see how you want to do this. Alright, it is going to be Kommo-O, man. You have to lead the Magmar. You almost have to in this case. So this is good for us because, again, he would have to try and KO the Bronzong, which I don't think he can do with Overy. Maybe he can. I don't quite particularly know, but it looks like a Trick Room is possible. Now, if he is Tera Ghost, that is another thing that we have to look at here. But I think just another raw Tera Fire here could be good. You know, just in case he does. Right, so I can just do this. Right, because again, I am afraid of the overheat, and he might just Tera Ghost right now. So what we can do is we can also just Parting Shot here, just to, you know, deny potential, you know, special attacks, you know, overflowing me. Okay, and then we can get our Ursaluna in position next turn. So I'm curious to see if he does commit the Tera Ghost on the Magmar. Maybe avoid getting faked out here. No, he's not. Wow, okay. Well, he did have Flamethrower. That was the other thing I was thinking about too. Because, you know, are you Throat Chop or... he did. Alright, he actually... Okay, so we covered for it anyway. So this ends up being a pretty good Tera. Alright, so good job, Jonathan. Alright, there's the Parting Shot. We get the free Trick Room now. We can go into the Ursaluna and start putting on pressure. Alright, this combo is at -1. Alright, and here we are. I could even technically go into the... No, I can't. There's too many fire resist here. We do have to go into the Urs. So... yeah. Alright, there is the Trick Room. We've got that going. And now also we do have this going as well. The Flame Orb Facade games. We can Gyro Ball, we can Ice Spinner. I can even Stealth Rock here. Like, I see... what can he really do? There's no real ground immunity. Like, he does have the Sinistcha, I guess, right? So there's that. But honestly, like, I can just click Stealth Rocks here. Whatever comes in kind of just dies. I can also just click Earthquake right now, just so that this does a little bit more extra damage. I can also technically Ice Spinner, all things considered. I can Ice Spinner this slot, and then I can just click Earthquake here. He might even just protect the Magmar. Right, so this is the... yeah, see, there's the switch, right? So, this might be... oh, it's Tyranitar. Okay, so that doesn't want to take an Earthquake. Alright, so everything here doesn't want to take an Earthquake, actually, unless he just protects the Magmar. No, he doesn't. Alright, so Ice Spinner comes out. A little bit of chip on the T-Tart. Not going to do a whole lot here. But Earthquake also will certainly do a lot of damage here. Is this enough to kill the Magmar here? Yes, it is. And it is enough to kill the T-Tart. Alright, perfect. Excellent. So... again, now Torkoal looks pretty good in the back end. Alright, that means you might have Excadrill here, right? Unless you left that thing behind. Or do you have just Sinistcha and Kommo-O here? Which is cool by me. And again, you do still have your Tera. There. Oh, is that actually just is Excadrill? Alright, well that thing is Sash. Here's the Kommo-O yet again. I'd imagine Protect comes out here or something like that of the sort. But we do have Gyro Ball here. That's going to do a lot. And again, I can also just click Earthquake. I can also just click Facade. If you have Flamethrower, I don't really know what you Tera here. I think this is pretty much gone. Okay. There is a Tera coming out. It's just Iron Head. Yeah, it is the Excadrill, but It's a ground, but you can't really hit the Bronzong, so I'm curious to see what this is going to do. Maybe just to remove the weakness here. The Kommo does protect. Alright, so that one was the one to protect, I guess. But yeah. This should do a lot to Excadrill anyway. Alright. But I just want to see what this thing is supposed to do, per se. Alright, here's the Earthquake. Now Torkoal kind of can just win. Alright, Excadrill also has Earthquake, but that's only hitting the Ursaluna. I don't know what this is supposed to do here. Alright. It might kill the Ursaluna, but Tera Ground from this range? I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Alright, a little bit of chip. But yeah, again, just Gyro Ball looks really good. Just hit that, and again, just clicking Earthquake, and this is all you really need to do. So Bronzong, great value here, especially the Terrifier. The Terrifier just won us this game. Alright, the Excadrill protects this time, but that means the Kommo gets kind of cooked here. Alright, he doesn't try for the double either. Alright, a little bit of damage there. Okay. A little bit of damage. It looks like Ice Spinner would have did more there. Alright, but this still should do a lot of damage into the Kommo. Alright, that did a lot. Alright, Clanging Scales. Okay, that's not enough. Okay, now you just made yourself a little bit faster. But that makes me think, you know, Protect comes out on the Kommo, ideally. Now, I have to also be mindful of my TR turns here. Alright, so let me take a look. Is this the last turn? It is the last turn, so what we can also start doing is, again, just reposition and just, again, like, something's gonna die here. Like, regardless, I don't think there's a whole lot that the Kommo is supposed to do. Like, again, I do expect, like, the Protect to stall out the last turn, but this is also where I go into Incin and just kind of stop you. And then I think the Facade should just be enough to remove this Excadrill here. Okay. Now, if he wants to go for the double, he can definitely go for the double, but there is 100% Protect coming out here on the Kommo. We just have to make sure that, you know, we just remove this. And then next turn we fake out when Trick Room expires. So there's the Protect. That is expected. But do you go for the Protect on the Excadrill here? He did go for it. Yep, that was his best play. But either way, we still would have been like, okay. Right? I had more than enough here. Okay. Yeah, because again, Incin comes back in with fake out pressure, and then I just fake out, you know, whatever did not protect. Alright, and then we get the kill anyway. Alright, so now, this is pretty much all she wrote here. Okay. Alright, dimensions return to normal, but you can't kill both here. So, honestly, this is just a simple Flare Blitz over here, or I can even just knock off here. Doesn't really matter a whole lot, but I think Fake Out just comes out here, and we just click Facade, and that's pretty much it. Alright, you can do whatever you want. Oh, he does get the double. Okay. Alright, so, looks like my Urs will go down here. But I still don't think he has enough to beat the stuff that I have here. Alright, good job on getting the double. Alright, Sandstorm subsides. Alright, my Ursaluna does go down here. At this point, we're just kind of like stalling here. Okay. But I don't think one is enough to remove the Incineroar here. I can even just go into Torkoal now. I don't think it's necessary. But I will go into the Bronzong now, just to threaten the idea of Trick Room. Okay. Of course. Alright, so, again, I still can... I can even... Yeah, I can just Flare Blitz here. And I think even just switching into Torkoal right now should do the trick and just remove it. Alright, we'll deny. I didn't even need to bring in the Bronzong. I just need to go into the Torkoal here. And just Flare Blitz this Kommo here. And we should be good. We'll drop his defenses. And Instant should be able to just clean this up. Yeah, Clanging Scales, like, that's not gonna do enough. Yeah, exactly. Like, even the crit doesn't save him here. Yeah, we just remove the Kommo. That's it. Alright, so we got a late double protect there. But that was not enough. I should have just at the Torkoal thing. Alright, it would have been fine. Alright, GG's. Tera, Fire, Bronzong. Getting the job done. Well done. Another Kommo-O team. This time it's another Sand variant. So this one has the Houndstone instead of the Excadrill. Okay. Alright. Guys, count how many ground weaknesses there are. There's a few there. There's a T-Tar, Gholdengo, Toxtricity. The top. Oh, are you the soundproof Kommo-O kind of thing? Otherwise, why is there a Toxtricity here? Either way, I mean, it looks like Tera, Fire, Bronzong. It looks like it's gonna come in yet again. And I think Incin again, and again I'm gonna bring in the Torkoal, and again I'm gonna bring in the Urs. I don't think I need to bring these guys. I think just the standard stuff here is gonna be good. Yeah, I don't need the Zard. It's another Kommo-O Sand, so I'm just gonna go the Trick Room Torkoal route, change your weather, or just nuke you. But do you bring the Volcarona? Is my question. Is that what comes in to try to nuke the Bronzong? That is my question. Alright. Let's see. Alright, Toxtricity Houndstone. Okay. That's a set. Alright, now, question is... Does the choice... that thing might be choice banned. I think... Does a double up from the Houndstone and the Toxtricity kill the Bronzong? I know that thing is like probably choice banned, I want to say. And because of that, I want to get rid of my weakness here. So let me do that. Let's go for the Trick Room, okay? Let's go for the Fake Out. And again, just to make sure, you know, he could switch. I don't mind that. I think I live, honestly. Honestly, let me just parting shot the heck out of here. Forget this. Let's do the same play. Yeah, see, he swapped. He wants the sand. I know this is exactly what he wants. All right, it's actually the Kommo here. All right, so hold on a second. Maybe there is no sand mode. Okay, so he's going with the Kommo route. Makes me question what exactly is he doing. Is he just doing like choice ban shenanigans here? Because Ursaluna is about to come in here and start ripping face. Okay. Yeah, look, he's going for the Poltergeist here. I'm gonna hit my whole mental herb. I don't think he's gonna do that much here. Okay, here's the parting shot. Alright, so that Houndstone is minus. Okay. Yeet. And we are gonna go into the I could go into Torkoal here. And so, it's just, do you have a Tyranitar? Right? I could nuke the Kommo-O, right? But he's probably like Tera Fire, right? So let me just do this. Let me put some pressure on him. Let's take advantage here. Okay, and there is the Trick Room. Okay, so now we start doing things. Alright, and now we're locked and loaded. Okay, we do have Facade here. Again, this Houndstone looks interesting. I can Gyro Ball this thing now, and again, I can click Protect, but I'm just going to click Facade over here. Force to Protect on this Kommo here. I don't know what else you're supposed to do here. Alright, Gyro Ball comes out. Alright, that does some damage. Alright, here comes Facade. Alright, goodbye. Oh, Kommo lives! Holy smokes. It's Howl! Uh-huh. Alright. I don't know what was that supposed to do? Wait. So we were correct. It was the... Alright, it was the soundproof Kommo. But the problem is... Alright, this is where like Earthquake just kind of goes ham here. Alright, and he went into the Toxtricity, right? So, again, just Ice Spinner. Like, I do expect the Kommo to like try and protect here, but... Again, like this is, you know, I'm trying to just also imagine this here. I want to try and see. Let's see. Like I can just Ice Spinner this and then just hit the Houndstone, but I just want to try for this. He might even switch it, right? Let me just do it again. I'm gonna click Earthquake. I know the Protect is coming out here on the Kommo-O. Yeah, see there, another Protect on the Kommo-O. Alright, so it looks like a, yeah, it looks like a clear, an Earthquake should be able to pick up this Houndstone, I think. Right? Ideally, like Ursaluna is not hitting like a wet noodle here. And we've done enough chip on this Houndstone where it should just drop here, yeah. Okay, now we can really click Earthquake if he brings in the Toxtricity. Again, these leftovers are great, but you know, in reality, what is it gonna do for him? I'm taking real advantage of my Trick Room turns here. So I want to see what he brings in next. Okay. He's already burned one Protect, so that thing is getting cooked by another Earthquake. There's the Tyranitar. Listen, you can only Tera one of your things here. Alright, I just want to make that clear. Only one Tera is going to come out here. And look, if you Tera flying right now, it's over. So I'm not really going to think too hard about this. Okay? Like, you can't even switch in your Toxtricity at this point. That thing is just going to melt to the EQ. Alright, so let me see the Tera flying T-Tar. I know it's coming. You gotta do it. I know you're gonna do it. You gotta do it. Show me the Tera flying Tyranitar. Maybe you got it. Maybe, because like there's no Excadrill here. So I wonder. Oh, he Protect T-Tar. No Assault Vest. Whoa, that's news to me. Alright, and he tried the double. See, again, you're going for your double here. But it's just not enough. Now he knows that I have the Ice Spinner. So there's not enough Trick Room turns then. Okay, not Trick Room turns. There's not enough. Yeah, there's not enough Pokemon for him to survive my TR here. This should just clean up the Kommo-O. Alright, goodbye. Yeah, that's it. Alright, and now Toxtricity's just gonna come back in and we're kinda good. Alright, I will be mindful of my Trick Room turns though, again, as I always like to do, just to make sure whether I have 1 or 2 turns left. I still think I've got 2 turns. Alright, he just protected his T-Tar. There's no Assault Vest. So that thing is gonna get high and dry to a Torkoal here. And I've always got Incineroar here for the Intimidate support. And Fake Out Pressure again. There's the Toxtricity. Okay. So this thing's about to get cooked here. Yeah, alright. There is 1 turn, but how much of this 1 turn is gonna matter here? Okay, like you can only Tera one of these things, and the other one just kind of gets cooked here. So in reality, I'm kind of fine with this. So again, I still will click the Ice Spinner. Like you gotta Tera the T-Tar, right? I'm just thinking about this. Like it's super effective. I think he's tearing the T-Tar. I'm just gonna keep pinning this slot, and then I'm just gonna keep clicking Earthquake here. There's got to be a Tera on this thing. Yeah, there we go. Finally. Show me the Tera flying T-Tar. What is it? He's tearing this thing? The Tera normal? Okay. I don't know if that's enough here. The Tyranitar tried another Protect. Alright, well, that's it for him. So here's the Ice Spinner. Alright, a little bit of chip. Okay, and here's the Earthquake. And the T-Tar can take an Earthquake a little bit, depending on the investment. Okay, never mind. Alright, and this thing is gonna die to its own sand. That's what it looks like here. There's the Boom Burst, but look, I've got Fake Out. I know your specs. Alright, you might get the KO. You didn't even get the KO here. Alright, so, once again, the Trick Room mode. Who needs Sun when you've got Bronzong and you've got Ursaluna? Alright, how many more Kommo-O Sand teams am I going to play? Are these guys watching my videos? Because I'm so high on Kommo-O Sand. But so far, we just beat 2 of them. Alright, Drew, you did your job. You made the video. Oh, we got Ceruledge Sneasler stuff. Okay. Is this the Mars team? See, like, this... it's another Gambit, too. See, like, that team... looks good into the start, but again, it is another weather control mod. All right, is he gonna lead Rillaboom Gambit? That's my question. And the question there after that is, do you bring Ceruledge, right? That's what I want to know. It's like Overheat looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. Like Overheat, like Weather Ball over. Okay, like it's all fire moves, man. I mean, so I can do this, and we do have the Sun, where we could just like nuke something and just get out and bring in Jumpluff here. Do I want Incin? I do want Incin, you know, just for like later on, but I know there's a Gambit, but I have to be careful with the Gambit. But again, Mirror Herb looks really good. Let's see. Like, if I just let Incin, you know, I think I'm okay. I don't think he can really kill. I brought the Ninetales and the Rillaboom. Okay. So, that's great for me, I guess. I mean, we have complete weather control. Alright. Now, question for our opponent. Okay. Do you fake out the Zard? Do you see that as a play? Okay. And then do you just protect the Ninetales here? Do you have Protect on your Ninetales? I would like to see. And is this Zard, you know, is that Rillaboom Tera Fire, for example? Alright, I do want to click Heat Wave here just because. And like, I can overheat, but I don't think I need to. I think I can just bring in Incin here, just in case he does bring in, you know, the other things. He's switching the Ninetales, right? So this could be Ceruledge right now. It is Ceruledge, right? You have to bait this. I totally understand. Okay, this is actually why I'm switching in the Incin. So, to pressure this Ceruledge here. And now we get free Intimidate. And we have a Dark type in front of that thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, it's Clear Amulet too. Alright, that's even more interesting. So, now the question begins. That means you probably did not go for the fake out on the Zard here. Alright, if you left your Rillaboom like this. Unless you went Tera Fire right now and said, yeah. Let's see. Did you? He did go for the fake out. Alright, well, that's a cooked Rillaboom if we hit this. Alright, so Ceruledge, you get your little Flash Fire boost, of course. Alright, but the Rillaboom gets absolutely cooked here. Alright. Now, Bitter Blade will hit hard now. Okay. But, again, I have knockoff, I have other... There's the Ninetales again. So, like, still, sure. Like, it starts to snow, but I can always go back. Like, he has the Flash Fire boost. Okay, he's gonna hit hard, but who's he hitting hard against? That's my question. Alright, I can still click Heat Wave. Okay, and then I can still pressure the Ceruledge and just go for the knockoff here. Alright, you can only Tera one thing here. Like, I don't... Like, you're fine. Like, he can hit the Zard, but we're faster, first of all. And he can Shadow Sneak, but that's not going... Does that kill? I'm not sure. That makes me also think, maybe I should have just switched to Torkoal, but... Okay. He could even go Tera Ghost Ninetales here. Alright, the Ninetales protects, so that's cool. Alright, now what does the Ceruledge do is my question. Alright, so another Heat Wave here. Unless he just wants to click raw Bitter Blade into the Zard. That would just kill the Zard. But knockoff looks really good. Oh, it's a bulk up. Okay, so now he probably lives it. But yeah, we got Torkoal coming back in. Alright, so thank you for giving me the boost too, right? This is the real benefits of Mirror Herb, right? I like that. So thank you. So now let's see how much this does. Yeah, goodbye. Oh, Ceruledge actually lives. Holy smokes. Alright. Okay, we'll preserve the Zard here a little bit. But now the Incin is like unstoppable. So now we can just do... We can get back to... we can. Yeah, I think it's imperative that we do. And then just... Like, again, knock off. I can also blast the Ninetales here. He didn't Tera anything yet. Like, is it bad? Like, do I even need to switch? did click bulk up. I don't want to lose it to a Shadow Sneak. So let me go into the Torkoal now. And let me just, again, click knockoff into this and just have the weather advantage. Like, it's not going to kill, but I mean, it's not going to do as much as before, but I'm +1. I have a defense boost. I don't know how you're beating this Incineroar now. Alright, and now I take away your weather. Alright, so Ninetales, sorry. If you want to click a Roarville, it ain't happening. Freeze Dry into the Torkoal slot. That's going to do paper damage. Alright, there's a Bitter Blade. Again, like, oh, that actually did a lot. I'm not going to lie, that did a lot. But not enough to survive a +1 knockoff over here, right? That should just do it. Yeah, this is really good for us. Okay. So now we can go into Jumpluff if we want. Alright, Freeze Dry. Potentially here. And there is the Gambit. That thing, you could protect, you could double. I don't know what else you're going to do here. I'll give you the Jumpluff here. I don't really need it per se. I do need to get rid of the Zard. I mean, the Gambit. So if he protects that instead, great. Otherwise, this is another flavorless. I just also realized he didn't use his Tera yet. Okay, I have to be very careful here. He might protect the Ninetales. He might... Did he use his Tera? I'm trying to remember. I don't think he did. Yeah, alright, now he uses it. Is this Tera Dark Gambit? Is that what this is? Alright, it is a Tera Dark Gambit. Okay. This is still going to do a lot. Like, I have the Sun. Okay, I don't know what this Gambit is going to do. But we'll see. It is another Freeze Dry. So, Jumpluff, nice knowing you. That's okay. I don't mind losing the Jumpluff here. Alright, and it is a raw flavors. I don't know, do you live this? Or +1? Yeah, goodbye, Gambit. The crit, did it matter? Maybe, but listen, you're on the Cloverbell's YouTube channel. The luck always goes our way when you have a 4-leaf clover. That's it. It's over. Mirror Herb Incineroar. Let's go. Alright, and now we can go into the Torkoal. Okay, and we'll force him to choose. Alright. And I don't think there's much of a choice anyway. So here we go. We click Overheat. We nuke that. Or we click Flare Blitz. Thank you. And this game is done. Battle was canceled. Mirror Herb Incineroar, ladies and gentlemen, has won. Alright, we got Jane. Alright, it's not Kommo Sand. Alright, so that has one thing. Alright. Looks like Sneasler balanced standard things with Dragonite here. Alright. Buzz Gambit here. So there is a Gambit. That looks pretty good into Bronzong, but we have the Sun stuff from Torkoal. Okay, there is a Rillaboom here. But we do have Ice Spinner. So in reality, like, if I go Bronzong Instant, like, yes, I understand I'm giving it Defiant, but at the same time, if I just click Fake Out and click Trick Room, like, that seems okay to me, right? He goes Gambit. How bad is that? Can he go Gambit? I've got the Sun mode here. I do have Jumpluff. Is Jumpluff the play? But there's an Electabuzz too, so maybe he just doesn't want to do that. I got another weird idea. Alright, you want to see this weird idea? This is the weird idea. I don't think this is gonna work, but I'm gonna do my best. Yo, I'm leaving the Sun mode. Oh my god. I'm just changing the order for these things. Oh man. I just don't have confidence in the Sun mode here. Oh. Alright, let's see. Like, I want to bring Zard, but, you know, is it necessary? Like, does he respect the Jumpluff? Alright, that's what I want to know. God dang it. Okay, he brought Gambit Rillaboom. I was afraid of this lead. But this is also why I brought this thing, right? So, dude, I'm going to force you to make a choice here. I'm going to force you to make a choice. Alright, so, I could do this. Right, I don't think he kills me here. I'm gonna click Trick Room. But if I click Trick him, he just clicks his priority moves, right? So does that really do anything? I can... How do I want to do this, actually? Like, if I had Torkoal as this lead, this would be a very different story. Alright. I'm gonna click Trick Room. And... I'm gonna do something here. I'm gonna do something. This is a play. This is a play. I am not protecting. This is Tera Dark Kingambit. You know it is. You know it's Tera Dark Kingambit. I should have facaded. He wants the Bronzong kill. Okay? He wants the Bronzong kill. Does he fake out and hit the Bronzong? I think he fake outs the Bronzong and then clicks the Dark move. Alright, I think that's what's going on here. Okay, and then free damage, sort of, into the Gambit, I would think. Maybe. Let's see. Alright, fake out Bronzong, okay? Alright, some damage into Gambit. Some damage. Okay? Alright, I know exactly what he wants here. Yeah. Oh, Swords Dance! Oh boy. Swords Dance. Alright. And now he knows. Okay. But Ursaluna is locked and loaded here. Alright, so I'm still gonna click Trick Room. And now he has to make a choice because... So here's the thing. Swords Dance. He saw that I just tear it, right? This is where things get a little tricky. I still want to click Trick Room, but does he go for the Bronzong? And then does he just Grassy Glide the Ursaluna? That's my question. I think I may have to just go into the Torkoal here. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try my best. I don't know if +2 Gambit Kowtow Cleave kills the Bronzong. I don't think so. I think we barely live. I think we do barely live. Let me see what he does. He goes for the Wood Hammer. Alright, Torkoal takes some damage. Alright. And now the question is, do we live this Kowtow Cleave? Alright, where are we going here? Yeah, he does go into the Bronzong. Can we live? Bronzong does not live. Okay, but here's the thing. He teared that thing. Ah, Bronzong, you did your best. Okay. Here's what we're gonna have to end up doing now. We brought the Incin, but I do have this. Okay, so here's where things get a little interesting. Right? Watch this. Okay, he Swords Dance, right? Okay. There's the Intimidate. Okay. Defiant +2. Defiant +2. Okay. Alright. Oh! But by the way, alright, so now we're +2 attack, right? So, now, does he have anything to resist this? Not really. Not really. So, I can just Flare Blitz this and remove the Gambit right now. Okay? And I can click Eruption, but I don't want to get Kowtow cleaved to death. Alright, so he does swap the Rillaboom. I do need to remove the Gambit here. Alright, it is Dragonite. Yeah, I figured he might have that in the back. Okay, Gambit does protect. Oh, that's a good play on the Gambit. Okay. Alright, now I protected Torkoal here. Ah, it could have been free damage, honestly. Like, chipping the D-Knight here. But... yeah, now things get a little bit interesting. But we'll see what happens here. We're gonna make him make a play. Okay, I can also just simply click Knockoff here just because it does a lot of damage. But Flare Blitz is also a play that I can do. And I can still click Eruption, but I don't think I need to. Flare Blitz is gonna do a lot. I think I might have to just go back into the bear. And let's see what he does. Yeah, we're gonna have to play our way out of this one. Right, is it Bronzong not living the +2 Tera Dark, maybe Black Glasses Kowtow Cleave was unfortunate. Alright, yeah, see, he went for the sucker into the Torkoal. I knew he would. Alright, we should live this. Yeah, there's a skill shot. Yeah, we should be okay. Alright, so the Gambit should go down here. Okay. And the Incin may go down himself. Alright, only 4. Let's see. There's the defense drop. There's your speed increase. Alright, there is the raw flare blitz. Alright, so we get rid of the Gambit, quote unquote, of course. Alright. So now we have to keep maneuvering. I don't know how I beat this Dragonite, by the way. Alright. I take a little bit of chip. I get a little bit of recovery, of course, from the grass. But yeah, I think I also have to just preserve my slots here. Because if he brings back Rillaboom, I have to preserve the Incineroar a little bit. And, you know, just protect Ursaluna first. And re-switch out. Okay, he's thinking about it. Again, Facade's going to do a lot here. But the problem is the Multiscale. Like, Grassy Glide, Skill Shot might still do a lot. But again, I do have Fake Up. A Sneasler! Oh, shoot. Okay. Yeah, we have to do it like this, unfortunately. Alright, is he adventurous? Yeah, see, the problem is I don't have the speed advantage here. So I have to just go back into Torkoal here. Yeah, I think I lose the Torkoal. I think he might just read the Protect here and just double target the Incin. Alright, but we'll see what happens. Alright, there is a Scale Shot. Yeah, he's pressuring the Torkoal slot here. Okay, unless he just literally clicks Post Combat. I don't know how I get myself out of this. Alright, Torkoal will take the 5-hitter. Okay, but what does the Sneasler do? Alright, more speed increases, of course. It is a CC. Alright, he went into the Ursaluna slot. So, here's my big play. Alright, we get a little recovery. So does Torkoal, of course. I think now I just have to pray on the Intimidate on the Incin and hope that's enough to remove a Sneasler, which probably is Sash anyway, I would imagine. Is that my best play? Because, like, again, this D9 is just going to keep clicking, you know, these skill shots here. And I don't really have another play except to actually click Facade into this D9. I don't think it kills, but we'll see what happens here. And let's see if he doubles the Ursaluna too, right? He might just see, alright, he's just going to go bring in the Incin. Let me just double tap the Ursaluna now. You know, he just used his Protect. But time will tell how our opponent decides to play this. Okay. Alright, there's this. Oh, he missed the Scale Shot. That's big. Ursaluna, it was going into the Ursaluna. There's the CZ. We should live this. Okay, we do live this. That's a big miss on the D-Knight there. Alright, we should kill. He got so many defense decreases. Come on, can we pick up? Oh, we pick up the D-Knight. Yo, that's big. And now this Sneasler is trapped at quote-unquote -2. And we have Fake Out prep. Well, he has the faster Fake Out, of course. That's crazy. Alright, and then he's going to bring back the Rillaboom Terrain. But I just don't have the speed advantage. That's the only thing. I don't have the speed advantage. He does bring back the Grassy Surge, a little bit of recovery. Again, the faster Fake Out here is the Rillaboom. So he can only Fake Out one of us. So if he fakes out fakes out Incin, then the Sneasler just comes in. I can just always Protect. He might just read the Protect on the Ursaluna. Okay, and just go for the Incin. Like, what is my way around this? I guess I just bring in you and just Protect on this slot and get a little recovery? I don't know. Just do this. Alright, keep reducing the Sneasler damage. Alright. There's a Torkoal. I don't think I win this. I'm just trying my best to, like, pivot around this. But yeah. he brought the priority boys against the Trick Room, which is good. Like, Zard Tailwind would have just won this, I think. But, yeah. He went for the Ursaluna. There's the... Oh, it's coaching! Okay. There goes the coaching. Alright, the defense rises. Okay, a little bit of recovery, of course. Alright. Rillaboom looking pretty good here. Ursaluna not looking so great. I think what I do now... Does he pressure the Ursaluna slot? Is it time for Eruption? Because then next turn I can fake out... Oh, I have an idea. Because next turn I want to fake out the Sneasler and then click Eruption. Right? So I'm going to protect the Torkoal first. Let's see what he does here. I want to just click Facade now into the Sneasler slot. Or do I preserve it? Let me just do it. Let's see. Okay. Like, if he Grassy Glides, he Grassy Glides. You know, there's not really much I can do. Alright, he does close combat the Ursaluna. Alright, that we expected. That's okay. Alright, the point is just to keep Torkoal... You know, get Torkoal's HP increasing. Alright, and he did have high horsepower. That is the problem, right? He has the high horsepower on the Rillaboom. Alright, but... Is that enough to kill the... I think it is. Alright. Alright, here's the Incineroar with the Intimidate reduction. Okay. I'm gonna have to make a play. I'm gonna make a play. It will be Eruption. Now, his ideal thing is just to protect the Sneasler. Right? Alright, I'm gonna do it. I have to do it like this. Let's see. Fake out here. Alright, what do you do with the Sneasler? Close combat into the Incin. Okay. Okay. But wait, I think he's Sash. Are you Sash? Yeah, I think he's just... I think he literally is Sash. Okay. But he's gonna give me a little bit of recovery. This Sneasler is intimidated a lot. Okay, I might be able to live this. I don't know if Eruption kills the Rill... Okay, the Rillaboom actually just doesn't even die. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Okay, he does hang on here. Alright, and... Okay. Because, like, I generally think I was gonna live that... See, look at this, -2. This Sneasler is hitting like paper. I don't have... I have a spread move. I just don't think it's enough. What does he do here? He could click Coaching. I still have another turn of Terrain. He might just, you know, do that thing where he coaches, and I still click Eruption, or he just double targets. I want to get a little bit of protect. I think I just do this, but I think he just reads it and he just goes for Coaching, and he kills the Torkoal with high horsepower. That's what I think. All right, yeah, good game from our opponent. I gotta be honest. Like, again, the Sash is what saved him, but the Gambit early on was a little bit hard to remove, and that was the main issue, because I didn't really play that part really well. I think I played the mid game pretty well, but yeah, that's it. I don't think I survived now, so I'm just gonna click. I'm gonna click Eruption, but that's it. That's all I've got here. All right, there's a Dire Claw. All right, that did nothing. Okay, there's a high horsepower. All right, there it is. Ah, yeah, GG's. Our opponent got it here. Okay, well played, well played. Yeah, he did the job there. The Gambit was a little too much early on. Okay, so that's it, folks. There's the rental. So go ahead and pick up Jonathan's Bronzong team. It's a really cool one, and you got to see it do really well in a couple of battles. Again, just setting up the Trick Room. Tera Fire came in clutch in that first game. And there was that one game where, again, we didn't really play the balance matchup really well. Like, we should have led the Mirror Herb Incineroar into that. And then just setting up Stealth Rocks too would have been, like, really nice if we kept the Bronzong alive a little bit longer. But we thought it would die. It would live the Kowtow Cleave from the Kingambit. We were wrong, of course. But other than that, you got to see the Zard with the Ghost Tera have good advantages against Fake Out. And then the Incineroar, again, just copying the Ceruledge's bulk up. and just pretty much sweeping our opponent after that. And that's what you want to do. Like, if they want to go for the bulk up, if they want to go for Swords Dance, if they want to get their Defiant boost, you get to copy all of those things. And then the Incineroar just becomes the main sweeper on your team, right? Torkoal didn't really need to necessarily do much, except just set the sun. And that's all he really needed to do. You know, we did bring it, but Ursaluna was doing a lot of the heavy lifting in those first couple of games. But yeah, so give this a go. Let us know how you do. Give Jonathan a follow. Give him a shout out. And we'll be back with another video in the next one. Peace out and have a good one.